Who'd run a faster 40-yard dash? A rookie cornerback or a dude running from the cops?
Oh, running from the cops.
A faster 40-yard dash or a rookie cornerback that like sets like 40-yard dash like records? Dude running from
with his third strike is gone.
Store-bought rap ain't shit. That's why you small rhyme for me. Yeah. Store-bought rap ain't shit. Call me the specialist. That's why you small rhyme for me. My category, rap science. That's why you small rhyme for me. Store-bought rap ain't shit. Call me the specialist.
It's a specialist because this is one of the most intellectual fantasy draft kings that I know. She's a true king. Helped me win my fantasy league last year, which I'm in a fantasy league of sharks, and I won the motherfucker off of the help of Josh and Hayden. Shout out to them on YouTube and the specialist. So I figured before week 1, we got to get in on some specialist style questions for fantasy football leagues. How many leagues are you in this year, specialist?
The winning ones.
That's it.
That's what I'm in. The
no,
winning
you
ones.
definitely you're a powerhouse when it comes to this stuff. Hold on, I'm trying to find my questions over here.
Yeah, everybody calls me for the.
No, I know it, bro. It's crazy because between you and my son Angelo, like it's like I really don't need like professional consultants when it comes to this stuff. Like they are that much on point.
Shout out to Cannon Briggs on checking. Let's go, champ.
What up, champ? All right. If your auntie ran the NFL draft, what snacks would she have at the draft party? That's great.
If my auntie ran it?
Yeah, if she had the NFL draft, a fantasy draft at the crib for the draft party, what snacks would be there?
Some Newport 100s.
That's a snack?
That's a snack. That's auntie's snack. You know what I mean? Auntie gonna have some Newport 100s. She gonna have
at the NFL fantasy draft. Okay.
She gonna have
It's gonna be like a tray of them.
Yeah. Pre-rolls.
Pre-rolls, okay. So no actual snacks, just
pre-rolls,
just tobacco or marijuana.
I mean,
at the draft. At the draft.
She gonna have fried chicken.
All right.
Naked lobster.
I can't take it. You gotta stop, bro. Listen. You got.
That's the snacks Auntie gonna have. You asked me what snacks Auntie gonna
bro,
have.
That is actually classic. All right. So, I mean, look, just off the top of your head, who, if you're in, obviously you get the first round draft of something, top pick, number 1, 10, whatever. If you got the number 1 pick, who you taking?
Fantasy?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna definitely take Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. Are you a believer in that the running backs have to go first in your draft? Like, is that you can't pick a quarterback first?
No, because you can
take the running back?
What I'm saying is you can, because what happens is you can take Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson because that's running back quarterback because they're gonna get you running back numbers. You understand? So if you go like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson gonna get you running numbers. They do yards too.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that you got to understand. Jaden,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels. You're
but
you're gonna get the rushing.
Nah, but not like the Lamar. Like Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen are runners. Like I'm talking about, they'll get you 40 yards on a run.
Yes, absolutely.
So, but if you're gonna go for a running back first, I would get
Saquon. So you would say that Jamar Chase is the first wide receiver going?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Because the reason why I say Saquon Barkley is because remember, he didn't go for the record last year because they wanted to go for the Super Bowl. He has the Super Bowl now, so now they might have him shoot for the record.
Wow. Now that is a great point. Actually, this is where like the seriousness of the specialist comes in because we're talking real serious stuff. We really do want people to peace out to Sean Strange. All right, so listen, we're gonna get into the more like we'll talk about some serious shit here, but we got to get into these crazy questions because
we do. This is what the specialist is for.
If the NFL let moms announce picks, how many would get roasted before they got on stage?
let moms.
Right. So like if it wasn't,
If they let your mom,
happened?
if they let mothers do it.
yeah, if they let moms announce the draft picks at the podium, like the Las Vegas Raiders draft.
Is it the mother drafting her own son?
I think that's what I think that's what the question says. I think that if
So could you imagine being Mr. Could you imagine being Mr. Irrelevant and your mom's got to announce you like with the last pick?
With the oh my God! In the 7th round,
My bum ass son
my bum ass son.
finally made it after all these. Because you know she gonna let you have it after all these trips and all this shit. He telling me how good he is and how great he is, and I'm here at the last.
Bro, that is
pick.
hilarious. And here he is walking up here dressed like yo, that is crazy.
The
bro.
mother probably wouldn't even, Mr. Irrelevant, the mother probably wouldn't even announce it. She'd be like, you get up there. She'd probably tell the father to get up there. This is your moment.
What's more disrespectful, being drafted last or not getting picked for spades?
Not being picked for spades is more disrespectful. That's more disrespectful. Getting drafted last is
You
cool.
still get drafted. You're still in the league.
Yeah, but you're not getting picked at spades. That means like
I see. I don't know what that actually means. I'll be fair with you, bro. I don't. If you don't get picked for spades, what does that mean? Like on a basketball court, if there's only 11 kids out there, like so all 10 of them are right there, the one last kid is like, all right.
So spades, you need 4 players.
All right.
So if you not a fourth, if you know what I mean, if it's only 3 people there and they want to really play spades, and nobody picks you and it's only 4 of y'all, that's kind of like, it's crazy. That's hurtful.
Okay.
That's hurtful.
Would you trust a draft pick rocking fake jewelry on stage?
Yeah.
That's actually a serious question.
But
there's no real levity.
But
in
I
it.
would
That's
trust,
an actual serious question.
I would trust them because what that means is that
if they're on stage, how could you tell if it's really?
But what
fake
I'm saying
or
is,
not, bro?
I'm good with that because that's a person that knows what he's here for. Knows what he's here for. You know what I mean? He knows like, okay, look, I know I got to make it look. You know what I mean? I know I got to make it look shiny, but I ain't spending shiny money.
Would you trust a draft pick rocking fake jewelry on stage? Now, when you say trust them, what does that mean? To be a good NFL draft pick, though?
Yeah.
See, this is a question.
I mean, I love him. I would love him because, like I said, that's a person.
So, in other words, this is a guy we want on our team.
100% because he's gonna, you know what I mean? He's faking it till you make it.
Gotcha. Would Roger Goodell boo harder than your? Would Roger Goodell boo harder than your baby mother or your landlord?
I mean,
see, that's the part that I'm not really. Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. I got it wrong. It's who would Roger Goodell boo harder, your baby mother or your landlord?
Well, you know Roger Goodell. You know, like baby mothers is gonna get booed off the rip. You know what I mean? Because you know that like motherfuckers is looking crazy out here. They gonna be like, and now being drafted for the first pick of child support. The child support league. We got number 59 in back child support.
Yeah.
You know the baby mother gonna get booed.
Yeah. See,
landlord really just like whatever. Nobody really gives a shit about their landlord.
I like how they used Roger Goodell because obviously it's the commissioner of the NFL, but it's like, we know that Roger Goodell wouldn't be booing anybody. Good question though. What up, Twitch? We live with the specialist, Ali Vegas, of course. And we are killing it here tonight on our NFL mock draft specialist version of who's going to draft in what round. You love Saquon Barkley. I love Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah. This year's like the number 1 RB.
Detroit.
But
I mean, they lost their coordinators. So who knows if he's going to be used the same.
See, that's the reason why they say that he's going to be used differently.
But I know, but it's like, how is he going to be, you know what I mean, used, though?
Who'd run a faster 40-yard dash? A rookie cornerback or a dude running from the cops?
Oh, running from the cops.
A faster 40-yard dash of a rookie cornerback that like sets like 40-yard dash like records. Dude running from
with his third strike is gone. Fuck wrong with you? Fuck wrong with you? He running to the back. This motherfucker's running from jail. You understand me? What the fuck?
Who was the dude last year that broke at the combine that broke all records by a tenth of a second? The guy running from the cops gonna beat that.
100%.
40.
He's gone.
If the Jets drafted your uncle as QB, how many interceptions in the first game would he throw?
It depends. It depends. If he had the Henny before the game, he's not throwing no interception. If he's on the Henny, he's not throwing no interception.
Your uncle on the Henny
is not throwing no interception.
What's his QB ratio?
He's locked in. He's locked in. He like, yo, yeah.
That is hilarious.
Now, if he's sober, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's going to throw about 10 interceptions.
What's worse, a draft bust or your cousin who keeps starting pyramid schemes? A draft bust or your cousin who keeps starting pyramid schemes. Look, a draft bust it hurts you to the heart, bro. It really
bust.
does. If I found out my cousin, sorry for answering your question, but if I found out my cousin was doing pyramid schemes, that wouldn't bother me as much as knowing, like, you know, Zion, Richardson, he can't stay healthy. Like, that hurts my heart. You know what I mean?
What? Zion Richardson.
Richardson.
Who the fuck is
Zion Williamson? Like, when he couldn't stay healthy in his rookie year. Couldn't stay healthy in his rookie year. Wait.
He creating a whole nother player.
It hurts my heart. See?
That's why you're not supposed to answer the
Makes
question.
for good comedy, though. Zion.
Richardson.
Yo, what up, Twitches? I got the drop
Richardson.
on all you Twitches.
Zion.
Yo, I'm going to get roasted for that one.
100%.
Yeah. I get roasted. What does the dweeb say about that one?
Oh, he's saying, oh.
If rappers were drafted into positions, who's playing quarterback? It's a good question. If rappers were drafted into football positions, who would be playing quarterback?
Well, I want Jay as my quarterback because he's taller.
Okay.
So and he's a lefty. So I'd rather, you know what I mean? So I'd rather have the tall lefty as my QB.
You like the southpaw?
Yeah, as my QB, Mike Vick, lefty. I'd rather have my lefty. Because the spin on the spiral is good. So that's what I'll
Jay's
have.
at QB.
Yeah, I have Jay at QB. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? Nas would be Nas would be a corner.
Okay.
Nas would be a corner because you know what I mean? Because of the mindset. You know what I mean? So a corner has to be, you know what I mean? I'd rather have them, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's how I do that. Who would be my running back? My running back is Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, he's
y'all,
crashing.
Y'all,
he's
my running
he's
back.
hitting the hall.
Yeah, because he'll be like Marshawn Lynch. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or Bus might be a tight end.
He could be.
Yeah, Buster might be a tight end.
All right, so then who's the running back then?
Who's my running back? Let me see.
Max.
Nah, my running back. Damn. That's a tough one. We're
going to spin back around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. Yo, remind me. I need all the Twitches to
you know what?
You gotta come back around on that one.
My running back will be my running
Leave
back
a comment.
My running back would be Westside Gunn.
Your running back would be Westside Gunn. That's a great one.
Why would he be my running back? Because of running backs need to see like lanes open. You know what I'm saying? And,
yes.
And what he built with Griselda shows that he could see lanes and fill a lane.
That is a great analogy, and that's why you are the specialist.
You know what I mean?
Ali Vegas, of course. What's more stressful? Waiting for the draft pick, your draft pick, or waiting for your baby moms to text back? I mean, come on.
Waiting
Some
for
of these
you-
are very obvious.
Waiting for your baby moms to text back. That's
Bro, there's no goddamn way.
yeah. Waiting for your baby moms.
I know. Sitting there on draft night waiting for you to get drafted is less stressful than your baby mom's texting back.
Yeah. Are you crazy? See, you talking as a person with like you done with that already. That's what I'm saying. So you don't remember that no more. You don't remember that no more. You don't remember like, yo, look, I'm coming to get the kid at 4:00. It's 4:30.
Bro.
I'm outside. Where you at? I'm supposed to get him this week.
And that's more stressful than draft night.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Because if you don't waiting for you to get called, that's on you. But waiting for your baby moms to text you back, you know what I mean? You don't want to let your kid down. She's not going to tell your kid, oh, I ain't text your father back. That's going to be, see, your father ain't even show up.
Yo.
Always late.
What a response from the specialist. We want your comments. We want your subscribership on YouTube. So hit that button when you see us. We are at Ali Vegas TV.
And hey, watch the motherfucking commercials, man. Watch the ads. Don't skip the ads, man.
Don't skip the ads.
That's it.
All right. Who's more dramatic? Draft night rookies or your cousin who swears he's almost made the league?
Your cousin.
That he almost made the league.
Man, you know, man, look, I was right there. You know what I mean? They called me in. They called me in for a tryout, and Herm Edwards was there. Because then he started naming, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was there. And I had one.
Herm Edwards was there.
They told me to, you know what I mean? They told me to run a simple dig route. And I, because he got everything down pat. Like, yo, I ran a simple dig route. And the QB, man, he didn't know what he was doing, man.
That's great. That's exactly how it would go. Yeah. Yo, who is more dramatic, draft night rookies or your cousin who swear he almost made the league?
Yeah, my cousin.
That is hilarious, bro. I'm telling you. I need a name to these people too. If fantasy football had trophies, what would the hood version look like? That's a pretty damn good question.
Fantasy football had
If fantasy football had trophies, what would the hood version of the trophy look like?
Or what would you get for a fantasy
football?
football?
Well, maybe that's the better question is what would the reward be?
In the hood.
In the hood, which really I figured drafts are normally online. So it's
that shit would be, the trophy would be a sausage, egg, and cheese on a bagel on a roll, you know what I mean? And a 50-cent soda.
Yo, bro, I would be so upset if I won a league and that's what I got.
That's the trophy.
Yo, come down to the bodega.
We got you, son. I got
you. Yo.
Like, yo, I got you, son. Don't even worry about it. I got you on that.
Who talks trash better, fantasy champs or the old head at the park? Yo, bro, I won my league last year, and I talked hellish. I'm still talking shit to this day.
But the old head at the park is... You ain't got nothing on me, youngin'. You know me. Shit, I do this shit. I used to... Boy, what fuck you going... Man, that little fantasy shit, we played real football when I was coming up.
That's right.
Yeah, we played real football.
That
fantasy shit, man, shit, I know Monty Tuma. I used to play with him. One time he came to the park. I was like, oh shit, that's a Monty Tuma. Yo, I'm gonna throw you a ball. Yo.
That's a Monty Tuma.
That's how the old.
It's great. That's a great name to pull up to. It's a Monty
That's how
Tuma.
the old timers talk. So
yo, what up, Twitch? We're live. What's going on?
So I'm telling you, your fantasy champ ain't got nothing on the old head in the park.
All right, back to some real shit. Who's a good sleeper in the late?
Man, you got George Pickett. I mean, remember he on Dallas now. Dak is back. You know what I mean? CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, why do you love Lamb so much, bro?
Because for the same reason. He got his quarterback back, and now he got a receiver that demands being guarded.
Right. So I understand that. That is a good philosophy. You can't put the double on Lamb.
And he's a better end. And Lamb
It's
is
a good point.
And Lamb is a slot receiver, so he run routes. So he's gonna be getting.
Especially with the no double team, and you don't know that he's not gonna get double team,
no,
but
he's not gonna get double.
Never.
Because Pickens gonna run straight. He's a big body, so he's gonna run straight. You're gonna have Lamb coming across the middle, right? So when Lamb come across the middle, that's to the house because that safety is gonna bite when Pickens go. So that's gonna be.
So I know you love Lamb. That's definitely a first round pick. I'm trying to give listeners a good sleeper.
Oh no, I mean sleepers.
Last year I had Chuba Hubbard, which was a sleeper.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But now he's up and up. He's in the top 20 now.
Yeah. I mean, but you could get the Bucks running backs is gonna be good. You know what I mean? The Bucks rookie receiver is gonna be real good. You get him. You could get and who else?
The Bucks are gonna be a serious.
Nah, you can get. That's what I'm saying. You get those type of. You know what I mean? The Rams. You know what I mean? You look at those teams right there, and those where you get those are the ones where you get the gems. You know what I mean? And anybody on Denver, like Bo Nix, is gonna be a sleeper.
Bo Nix is definitely gonna be a sleeper.
Yeah, so that's somebody you just.
That's like one of my calls.
Yeah, because you
got. We haven't even talked about that.
Now you got.
Let me ask you this: if your barber had a fantasy squad, who's his QB? Your barber.
Oh, like out of
his fantasy squad. Who's he drafting at QB?
Are the people that?
Why do I care about his barber's QB on his fantasy? But
is it his customers?
Listen, the question
That's
is.
What he's saying? It's his customers. So yeah, his customers. Well, first of all, me, I'm gonna be his QB.
That's so good, bro.
I'm gonna be his QB. You know what I mean?
He's the fantasy squad customers. Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I'm gonna be my barber's QB.
Where's Gutter at?
Oh, Gutter is gonna be Gutter my O line. That's my center. Yeah, like Gutter's my center. Like we pushing everybody back.
Yeah, it's okay. What's the most hood scoring category? Points for interceptions or points for fights?
Points for fights.
Stupid, bro. Scoring categories.
Yeah, because they be like, yo, yeah, you gotta have points for fights. If we doing a hood fantasy league,
yeah,
points for fights. You know what I mean?
What would an interception be in the hood if it's not for football though? That's the part that I'm not.
I mean, an interception could be, you know what I mean, like police bagging you.
Yeah. So somebody had to set a pick.
Yeah, because you got to set a pick. You know what I mean? Because if not,
let me tell you something, bro. Setting a pick on Jake's is real.
You got to.
And I've seen it done before.
No, you got
and it can be scary, but when you're in the position, you got to do it. If you're a real one.
Yeah, if you could get a person away, you know what I mean?
It just happens like that.
Yeah, you got to do it.
We were there, me and you together.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I mean? It was quite the night. In QB, crazy.
Police ran down.
Picks on the cops because the hammer was on the other side. I'm like, unbelievable, bro.
Ran down on us.
If rappers had fantasy stats, who's always injured? Ooh, what a great question. If rappers had fantasy stats, who is always injured? So another Zion, who's always injured? Who's always injured? You know.
Well, I mean,
who's the Zion of rappers?
So injured probably would be, to me, the way I would look at it is like a rapper that keeps going to jail.
Right.
Like that would be the injury. You know what I mean?
No, it's definitely on injured reserve. So that's sure.
You know what I mean? Like the
see Max B, and respect to him.
No,
I love him.
He's in there.
Yeah, no, he's that's career ending injury.
Yeah,
that's not out for the season.
Nah, that's that's
no, he's in there. Yes, and salute to him and much respect to him.
So
because
like the NBA young boys,
we love Max B.
Like those guys is always on the commissioners list. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Kodak Blacks. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are always on the commissioner exempt.
It was like Andre Rison back in the day. Always got bagged with weed. You could never. It was like, and Stephen A. Smith would be like, because you can't stay off the weed. Like he would do the long weed because people was always getting hit with the suspension for weed. He'd be like, it cost you $500,000 because you couldn't stay off the weed.
And now it's legalized.
You know, isn't that unbelievable? And how many athletes that they did kind of screw their career up because they got hit with a blunt or something, and now it's legal. But they can still piss dirty though, or it doesn't even happen anymore?
Yeah.
Are they even getting pissed?
Yeah, you definitely getting tested. 100%.
Yeah, because they still don't want you on it, type of thing.
No, but they don't want you on nothing though. So it's you still getting tested because.
Yo, bro, you can't stay off the weed.
But when they got busted, they wasn't busted for weed though.
What's more unpredictable, fantasy kickers or your cousin's mixtape release?
Fantasy kickers, man.
Why is it? Why is that now? Why? Because your cousin's mixtape release is solid. It's sturdy.
Always gonna be
stand
that.
up.
Yeah, 100%. Mixtape, you crazy? Like, yo, I'm dropping a mixtape. You heard me? And that's it. Yeah, your cousin. I don't know.
but an NFL kicker. Yo, Dicker the kicker. You realize that there is a kicker in the NFL with a last name Dicker.
Yeah,
and he is a kicker.
Yeah, but you know, it's only like 2 kickers that always gonna come through, and then everybody else is like sucks.
And who's that?
Oh, I mean, you know Bruckner. You know
the Asian fellow on
what's that? Fuck
Atlanta.
You or something like that one.
Bro. All I know is that the guy is solid. That's all I can say.
Oh no,
I can't tell you his name, but I know he's Asian and he's on the Atlanta Falcons, and he's the top kicker in the league. Drills him.
I mean, but the Chiefs kicker is the top kicker in the league.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll get back to real football in a second.
Yeah, but that's it.
At the end of the season, would you rather win cash or just bragging rights at the cookout?
Fantasy football?
No, at the cookout.
Oh, at the cookout.
Yeah, at the end of the season, would you rather win cash or just bragging rights at the cookout?
I need that straight cash, homie. Fuck bragging rights. I got the cash.
Yeah, what does the cookout have to do with anything though?
No,
is it a big
bragging
deal?
Yeah, bragging
rights at the cookout.
Bragging rights is real.
Oh, okay.
You can make somebody cry at the cookout with bragging rights. Don't get it
What's
twisted.
the bragging rights? Who's got the potato salad and all that?
No, I'm saying who won the fantasy joint. But when you get to the cookout, that's in front of the whole family. So now you like, I bust your ass. I took your money. I got your money.
Wow, bro. That could be a little intense. If there was fantasy football for hood legends, who's the number 1 draft pick? Wow. That's a great question. If it was fantasy football for hood legends, who's the number 1 draft pick?
Well, I mean, like sports hood legends?
No.
Or they just saying
legends, right.
Just anybody from the hood.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
It's a lot of legends. A lot of legends from my hood. You know what I mean?
There's a couple from mine.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, like, probably, you know what I mean? You probably going to draft. Let me see. And you probably draft Gotti.
From Queens.
Yeah, I'm Queens. So, you know what I mean? Probably going to draft Gotti. You know what I mean?
Hood legend? For sure.
Yeah, you're going to draft Gotti. Preem. That's it. My hood is crazy. Like, my hood legend is crazy. You could draft, you could draft the whole Ghetto Quran, 50 Cent Ghetto Quran. You could that's the whole draft right there.
Unbelievable. And if those who don't know, go back and listen to it.
Yeah, and you could draft
explains everybody from the hood.
That's the whole Ghetto Quran.
Who got his ass shot. All right. Would you rather lose fantasy by 50 or by 0.5? Now that's a regular question, and that's a great question because I'll let you answer it, but this is not this is not a comedy question. This is a real question. Would you rather lose by 50 or lose by half a point?
50. I'd rather lose by 50. You know what I mean? Because I know if you lose by half a point, you're breaking everything in here. If
Bro.
you lose by half a point. By 50, you're like, fuck it. All right.
Now it's easier to handle because you get over it quicker.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
by half a point.
But down the whole thing is the way that they write you up in the write-ups. Like, let's say CBS. Like, CBS really takes their time, which is great. You know, when you see your name in a CBS news thing every week, because they literally break down every league in CBS. So when you get written about, it's by an actual fantasy football reporter that's writing about how you manage your team.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get blown out by 50, the reporter buries you in the write-ups. Buries you.
I don't give a fuck about the write-ups.
You get buried in the write-ups.
I don't give a fuck about the write-ups.
The 0.5 loss, you get,
that's
you know, a good, hey, fought hard, da.
No, but you're not.
No, I get it, bro. The
I don't give a fuck
0.5.
about,
Yo, do you understand what, like, and those that play fantasy football, people that are viewing,
yeah, it's about
listening.
It's about how you're gonna feel.
We want your comments about how you would feel about getting blown out, you know, week 1 in fantasy, or whether it's by half a point. Now, here's the thing that's sick about fantasy is that a half a point could literally be a yard to from one player on your team that just didn't get an extra yard. Okay.
Yeah, you could be.
Do you know what that does to you when there's like a couple minutes left of the game and you're like, please just give me the ball once.
See,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I'd rather get blown out by 50 points, because then I could go do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I mean?
Right, for the rest of the day.
Yeah, because I'm already.
This is true.
I already seen that.
But then you get decimated in the write-up. You know?
Give a fuck about the write-up?
Yeah, that's it. I don't give a fuck about the write-up.
I don't give a fuck about the write-up.
Yo, bro. Who has better scouting reports, NFL GMs or your nosy aunt watching IG?
Nosy aunt watching IG.
What is she scouting?
What do you mean? She's scouting all types of shit. I see you talking to them nappy head bitches online. You better stop it. Don't be bringing none of them bitches to my house, neither. Yeah, I seen you. You know what I mean? Oh, you ain't got your half for the rent, but you was out with your friends. Look at you. You was with that Menza guy popping bottles. Look at you. I seen you. You was all right. Yeah, that's why she looking at IG.
Your nosy aunt watching your IG.
Yeah, making sure.
Unbelievable. What is worse, a bad combine score or bad credit? Now that's an actual serious. That's a really good question, honestly.
You mean to tell me you afraid of 3 fucking numbers?
You're quoting me now?
Yeah.
You're quoting me now?
You mean to tell
me that these 3 numbers on this piece of paper
these 3 numbers on this piece of paper scare you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The combine is more scary, man.
For sure. And I agree with you. You flopping them combine numbers, you're talking millions.
Yeah, and
your credit for $300 can be repaired by tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying.
Good call. That's why you are the specialist. The fucking Ali Vegas, of course. What up, Twitch? To all you Twitches.
Mm-hmm.
Pelican Bay was he's like 24-hour lockdown.
He's like shoe program.
Shoe program. For all you Twitches. What's going on, bro? I don't got nobody tonight. Damn, bro. Disappointed me. All right. Well, check us out on YouTube at Ali Vegas TV. Leave your comments, share, like, subscribe.
And watch the motherfucking ads.
Don't skip the ads. If your high school gym teacher entered the draft, what round is he going in?
Man, my high school gym teacher?
Yeah, I got it. This is a good one.
Man, depends on my junior high school gym teacher is going number 1 overall. You know what I mean? Mr. Duffy going number 1 overall.
Is Mr. Duffy still with us? Is he still alive?
I mean, I don't know. But he's going, you know what I mean, number 1 all day.
I like to hear
my
it.
high school gym teacher, not so much.
No?
Nah, Mr. White wasn't going. I mean, not so much.
our high school gym teacher had things like sayings. They'd be like, if there was a couple people like bunched together in the field, he'd be like, look at them. A horseshoe. He's like, he go, a hand grenade would take care of all of them. But then we'd be like, Lang, we almost got it. We're almost there. He'd be like, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, son.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Horseshoes and hand grenades. Okay. All right. Who would be Mr. Irrelevant of your family, and would they still show up with a chain on?
Who would be Mr. Irrelevant?
Bro. Yo, listen, I don't give a damn. The whole Mr. Irrelevant is a sad state of affairs in this world that we have to name the guy that gets drafted last. The guy got drafted. Okay?
No, but I'm saying, but you,
Mr. Irrelevant?
Yeah.
How dare you?
I mean, but they actually get stuff though.
I understand that.
They actually get stuff. You know what I mean?
But let's be honest, okay? I mean, look, even Tom Brady, he was drafted. He wasn't Mr. Irrelevant. He was drafted in the last round.
Brock Purdy was
sixth
Mr.
round,
Irrelevant. Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant.
Was he?
Brock Purdy was the last.
Okay, so
last
then that's you taught me something there. That's good. Thank God.
Yeah.
But is there any others?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that was Mr. Irrelevant.
There's nobody as a stature of Brock Purdy that's been Mr. Irrelevant.
No, there have been a few like that.
Look, there's been some undrafted Hall of Famers too.
That's what I'm saying.
But okay, all right. Listen, let's get back to the insanity over here in Twitch, the live Twitch, the Bo Cray insanity. Okay. Would you rather be drafted by a bad team with good food or a good team with no soul food spots? All right, let me say it again. So would you rather be drafted by a bad team with good food in the city, basically, or by a great team but that didn't have any soul food spots in that city?
Give me a great team. I don't give a fuck about
soul food spot.
I'm trying to win.
You think a player ever made a decision on where they were being drafted or wanted to go? If it was in a trade, they were like, obviously they can't control where they're being drafted. But if it's in a trade, I'm not going there because the food over there sucks.
Yeah.
You think so?
100%.
So it had nothing to do with the contract, the money, nothing. It just, there could have been a decision based on the food.
Yeah, but they don't even got a Chick-fil-A.
Now, you did spend a lot of time around the NBA.
They don't got a Chick-fil-A there. I'm not going there.
That is amazing.
They don't got no Italian
I think that's a subject that I want to elaborate more on in further shows that we develop.
They don't got no Italian restaurants. I'm not going there.
Yo, that's actually a great look. As we sit here right now, to ask retired players or even players that play now, whatever, but through a show to ask them, have you ever made decisions on where you want to go based on food or anything else? I don't know.
Yeah, 100%.
Unbelievable. I don't know if I would. I'll be honest with you. And I love food. Would I care about where I'm going? Where the food's at?
A little bit, probably. If they ain't have no Italian restaurants, you'd be like, fuck.
Yo, he's right about that. You know what I mean? If every borough had a football team, who's drafting number one? If every borough had a football team, who's drafting number one? It's a good question.
Queens is drafting number one.
I knew you would say that. Queens get the money?
Yeah, we're drafting number one.
Okay. So we knew you would say Queens would draft number one.
Right?
So let's just ask a better question then. Who's drafting number two?
Of course, I mean Brooklyn, of course.
Really?
Definitely draft.
Now, if we're playing baseball, maybe the Bronx be a little bit better.
Nah, but you know what it is? No, you know what? We'll probably draft last, actually.
Queens?
Yeah, we probably draft last.
Why? Why is that?
Because we'll be a good team already.
See how you try to flip. Okay.
We'll be a good team.
So then Staten Island's drafting first then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because
only Italians are coming out of Staten Island.
So what are they? The whole Wu-Tang Clan came out of Staten Island. What are we talking about?
In sports, who the hell comes out of Staten Island? Nunzio?
Hey, give my son a chance, all right?
Yeah. Tom Gugliotta?
Yo, Tom Gugliotta.
Who came out of Staten Island?
Joe Namath. smoking Joe.
Yo, Tom Cooley is good, bro. All right. Twitch, what is going on? Where you at? What's good, bro?
I mean,
Talk to me about your draft.
we monetized already, so we good.
No, definitely good on that side, which is amazing, and God bless to us. So on your draft, normally, like, who are the people that you draft with? Like, is it a set people? Like, every year I'm in the same Shark League I've been in for 5 years. There's people that I've never met physically, but know them only on the group text of the thing. It's just like, yo, it's like you know them. It's almost like you're with them every day for 18 weeks on this motherfucker. So it's like you know them very well. They got pictures of their kids. Some people I never met before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why it's the same leagues. That's why I win all the time.
So does that mean it's like basically like, you know, you're a really good ball player and you're just down at the local church court just whooping up on the locals?
No, what it
you're like a
is
varsity athlete killing everybody in the like is that what that is?
No, it's heavy competition, but
okay, good.
It's how I am when I play spades. Is if I'm playing in a game with you long enough, year after year, what I do, I don't just play the game. I study your habits. So I know the players that I'm playing with. I study their habits. So I know what I know. You know what I mean? So you got to keep a record of that, knowing how you like to draft, who you gonna pick, who you most likely to pick, who you most likely to start, who you most likely to sit. This is how I help you win. You know what I mean? Win your league.
Yeah,
it's knowing you got to know the people.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that, like, when you study, you know, who your first options are, your seconds and thirds, who's coming off of injury, or who are rookies that are going to start to get their playing time more towards half in the season.
Yeah, so if you got somebody that, like, you like, oh, well, damn, Mary, she always go for a QB for her first, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. If you know that, you know, like, okay, I know who she gonna pick. So if I know Mary's gonna pick a QB, and I'm like, okay, these two usually go for running backs, because then that makes you help your draft, because you know, like, oh, so he's gonna be here. He's gonna be here in the second round, so I could go grab that person in the first round.
Yeah. So sometimes, like, I know that I'm like I can be prey to others because I am very unorthodox, and sometimes like I'll stack 3 QBs and people will be like, "You're crazy, stacking 3 QBs." But I have this like sick strategy that, you know, come down the stretch. If you stack some QBs that, you know, maybe if somebody gets hurt, they need it. They need to trade for somebody that's they normally would get on the wire, but, you know, you got them sit on your bench for the whole season.
Yeah, you got to get 2 backups. Like, what I mean by that is, like, you got to get two
or one?
2 backups.
Because there's a lot of people that say only one, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm not saying.
They get upset that you took 3 QBs.
No, I'm not saying
what the fuck's the matter with you? I'm going to take fucking 10 QBs if I want.
But I'm not saying 2 QB backups. I'm saying just, so, like, the way I play is, the way I pick my squad is, I get 2 players that I'm not going to play. Like, you know what I mean? That I'm not going to play. These are players that nobody sees right now. So these are players that from good teams, that are going to be resting their players down the stretch.
Right.
So that way.
Like last year when you said, stack, Jonathan Taylor, even though he's on IR.
Yeah, go get him, because when he comes back,
right,
everybody's going to go crazy.
So you lose a roster spot by doing that.
It's okay, because you're trying to win.
Yeah. So down the stretch.
So you getting him for playoffs.
Yeah.
You got enough, you know what I mean? You got enough to get you to the playoffs. So when everybody else is scrambling and resting players, you got the best of the backups.
Bro, I need to know who I'm taking in like the 5th round, like type of thing. Those are the down and dirties where you got to get that the one that nobody ever expected. With that like deep dive into all of the scouting reports and everything. And that's where they lose me. That's why sometimes I can get taken advantage of in the league. Even though I won last year, I can get taken advantage of, because down those 6th and 7th, where you got these sharks looking at week 13, the fucking season hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, see, like, people might be people might be down on, like, say, like, a Debo Samuel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which I got scumbagged last year on.
See, that's
Okay.
somebody, you know what I mean? That's somebody you grab. Or like, you be like, damn, like, or like right now you'll just grab like a, you know, like a Brandon Ayuk. Somebody to just put
Ayuk,
away.
bro.
Somebody you just, you know what I mean, stash. So when he come back, you know what I mean? And then you be like, damn, he eating.
What's up with the McConkey dude?
Mm.
Right? What's his name? Lance McConkey? So loud. The Chargers wide receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that's supposed to break out.
I mean,
and you can get them in you know, like third rounds, the type of thing that they're talking about.
I mean, I hear you, but the Chargers is always, you know what I mean? When their receivers ever break out.
You're right about that. I got a better question for you. If fantasy football teams had walkout music, what would yours be? Walkout music. We knew that was coming. We knew that was coming. Who trash talks harder, fantasy football players or uncles during dominoes?
Oh, come on. That's not even close. Dominoes is crazy.
Yo, bro, the worst thing about, listen, and I understand that, right? But when you are at a real live draft, a real draft sharks, and you got a board up there and you got to stand up and walk in front of everybody up to that board and put your sticker on that next player.
It doesn't.
And when you're like, you turn around now, face the crowd, walking back, and people are whispering and like, yo, how do you do that? Why do you do that?
Bro,
like,
it doesn't.
And then the guy that doesn't want to say it is like, yo, you know, that was not you thought that was Jamar Chase. It really was Chase Allen. And you're like, yo, I thought it was Jamar Chase. And like, oh, yo, do you know what that feels like?
It doesn't compare. It doesn't compare to uncles playing dominoes. You really gonna compare?
Yo, bro.
Uncle,
now this is
crazy?
this is the only fucked up thing, bro. And I hate this because if I will stab and shoot for my hood credentials, but I've never played spades, and I don't know what it means to be somebody yelling about no damn dominoes, bro. I was raised by Sicilians that played fucking Scopa.
And bocce. You playing bocce.
And bocce. I never played spades. And I don't know about no hollering about no damn dominoes either, bro.
Damn. Yeah, damn.
Okay?
Damn.
Sicilians don't play dominoes, bro.
Damn.
And they don't play spades either, bro.
Damn.
Right?
Yeah, but it's
so it can get live at the dominoes.
Yeah, like you can't even.
You ever watch a bocce tournament with people that don't speak English?
Yeah,
it gets sick, bro. Okay. You ever watch Italians play soccer? Sick, bro.
Yeah, I played with.
All right, I get it. Look,
but
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had to admit it because all the spades talks, I don't know what the fuck's going on with spades. I never played in my life. I couldn't tell you how to start a game, how to end the game. What do I got to do?
Damn, that's messed up.
Right?
That's messed up.
Fucked up. Bro.
Yeah, that's messed up. I can't believe.
If anybody's got anything to say about it, pull up.
That's messed up. Yeah, that's real fucked up. That's real. That's gonna hurt you. That's gonna hurt your credentials. Damn.
In auto draft, the hood equivalent of "I'll be there in 10 minutes." You know how the auto draft goes, bro. In the hood, what is the equivalent? So I'll be there in 10 minutes. So Yo, bro, I could not imagine.
The I'll be
there
in 10 minutes is
good,
crazy.
Bro.
The I'll be there in 10 minutes is crazy because that means you ain't even leave yet. The I'll be there in 10 minutes, that means you ain't even leave yet. You know what I'm saying? That mean you ain't even leave yet. I'll be there in 10 minutes, you ain't even leave yet.
I couldn't imagine the excuses.
You ain't leave yet.
Like, I'm about to draft. Yo, you're on the clock. It's like, yo, hold on.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. You know what I mean?
Yo, bro, people get so upset, bro, when you're on the clock and you can't.
Yeah, when you take your time.
Now, next thing you know, about to auto draft, about to hit your auto draft. Like, nah, hold on. I'm gonna be right there.
They like, nah, fuck out of here.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, because you making the draft go slow. But I'll be there in 10 minutes.
But the hood version of the excuse, it could be like, yo, the babies was in the street.
Nah, it'd be like,
say,
they make when you drafting, Nah, because when you draft, you're supposed to lock yourself in your room.
That's true. This
You know
is
what
I be telling people around me like 2 years ago we're on a family vacation in PR and it's like, oh my draft. Wait, we got to go out to dinner on September 3rd at 7:00. My draft is in the. Oh, what's that mean? Here's a family dinner and we're on vacation. Like, hold on.
So what's more important to you? The question is to you: family dinner, or fantasy draft?
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, I had to, and you could ask her, bro. You know, I'm like, listen, we can go out to dinner, but it's got to be around 8 because that's when, like, I can auto draft the last, few rounds. You know what I'm saying? You got to move dinner from 7 to 8.
Yeah.
Now, everybody, the moms, the sisters, the kids, we got to wait till 8:00 because the draft, Josh's draft, we in Puerto Rico. I'm like, yo, it just happens, bro. You cannot, because like I said, when you fuck around with that auto, if you don't get in, if you on the clock, bro, it's a problem.
Like, I had to take the family to dinner.
Me and you have never done a draft, a fantasy league together, but I just couldn't. I would love to see you on the clock, bro.
I already know who I'm picking. When I'm on the clock, I already know. Like,
so you're never really on, like you're on the clock, but you're never in the danger zone of the auto draft.
My pick is in. I already know. I'll wait
Every
till the last
fucking
minute,
round, bro.
though.
Don't lie to me.
What do you mean?
Every round?
I know who I'm picking.
You're a sick motherfucker, bro. After the 10th, like if I it's like whatever it is, like 8, 9 times, it's like 12, 13 rounds. I'm like, bro, look, you over here just auto drafting kickers and shit.
That's the difference between winning and losing.
You are on point.
Everybody
bro.
is handpicked.
We are live with the specialist once again. Thursdays from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. live on Twitch.
Yeah.
What up to all the Twitches? We appreciate your non-comments tonight. We're fully monetized. My man's wearing a Knicks. Bro, listen, why are you wearing... This is a question for the specialist. Why is a Knicks non-believer wearing a Knicks joint in front of me? Like, just to antagonize me on the show? Is that what it is?
Nah, this is a cool jacket. You know what I mean? I had this, for a while. You know what I mean? Like,
so, specialist, can you tell me why Phil Jackson didn't work in New York?
Because
it's a question for the specialist.
Because Knick fans is impatient.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Same reason why y'all got Tibbs out of there after he took y'all's furthest y'all ever been.
Yeah.
And y'all was like, all right, fire him.
If Tibbs didn't, just run the team like too many minutes for the starters, it's just really, I don't know what his strategy. Bro, stop.
What?
Stop.
You getting paid
I can't
to play.
Take this
theory,
bro.
Bro, if they wasn't, when they wasn't getting paid to play and they was just out playing, having fun, right? When they was just playing, having fun, nobody gave a fuck about playing minutes over and all that.
I know, but
all right, you
can also take a break when you want.
No, you're getting paid to take care of your body to endure the season. That's what I'm saying. That's the contract.
Okay, so soon we're gonna have the ability to be like, hey, Mickey Knox, I want to know how many games that I need, because I need to know how many championship teams have won an NBA title by leading the league in minutes played from their starters. How many in history of the NBA? How many championship teams?
I mean, well, Mike played hella minutes.
Again, we're talking about Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Talking
about Michael Jordan.
Yes, so bro. What? We're talking about Michael Jordan.
But you're talking about
yes.
the league.
We're not talking about fucking Mitchell Robinson, bro.
But this is the league you in. So what? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers want to be babied and coddled.
Okay. So then you answer me that. Then you answer me then as to why Tibbs would leave then. Why do we have to get rid of Tibbs? What was the problem? What's the problem with Tibbs?
You the problem. Knick fans is the problem. Y'all got rid of him. Don't ask me what's the problem. Y'all went to the Eastern Conference Finals and then got rid of him.
If the hood ran ESPN, how wild would fantasy coverage get?
Oh, it'd be wild crazy. It'd be wild crazy. You know what I mean? KFC, Popeyes, all types of shit going on. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be
KFC, Popeyes.
Motherfuckers, we be shooting dice to see who go first. I head crack. I go first. Nah, man, we be doing all types of shit. Probably be betting, probably be giving underhand deals like, yo, I give you 200 for your draft pick. Let me give you 200. 200. You know what I mean? Give me 200. So you be like, I'm picking first, second, and third.
Yo, what up, Twitch? We're live with the specialist, Ali Vegas, of course. Another great week.
Yeah, fantasy football edition. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Drafts are coming soon. I'm doing hella studying.
That's what I'm saying. You know, don't worry about it. Twitches, you know what I mean? We'll get back to our relationship shit next week. You know what I mean? This week is a special.
How about the fact that, like, I can't trust Christian McCaffrey? Come on, man. How many years has he's been, like, in the top 5, number one every year, get hurt every year, bro. Every year. Even Justin Jefferson makes me a little nervous. I look at that pick, I'm like, yo, if I get in the top 5, who am I picking? Because you're looking at people that really could get, like, you could be injury prone. If I take B. Robinson, it makes me nervous. He's so ball heavy, like they're running the hell out of it. It's like one injury and your whole team. That first round draft pick is so crucial to your whole team, because if that guy gets hurt, you're buried. You gotta pray to find something on a waiver wire. Pray to get a good trade somewhere.
Nah, because you're gonna have your oldie but goodies. Like, you're gonna have your Mike Evans. You know what I mean? That's why you draft. You draft for injuries. You draft for bye weeks. That's what good GMs do.
Yeah, no, you're right about that.
Yeah.
That's one strategy that I got my ass kicked. As a rookie, I almost won my league, but I basically just stepped in shit, but made that mistake about not preparing for my bye weeks, and then got clapped up week 16, 17 and lost out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's how you got. That's what I'm saying. You got to prepare. Like I told, like, my man Cliff, my brother Cliff. He was doing his league. He was like, yo, who should I get? Then I'm telling him, like, yo, go grab, what's the name gonna come back over injury? Go grab St. Brown. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, what's the name just went down? Chiefs gonna go get Kareem Hunt. And that's how he was knocking everybody off.
Yo, I'm surprised to see Tyreek Hill's draft position. Honestly, in a lot of mock drafts, Tyreek Hill has dropped in draft position a lot, which is a little, you know, I don't know. I won't know why. Can't really figure that one out.
Quarterback. That's it. Quarterback. If he was back on Kansas City, he'd be still number 1 draft pick.
He was incredible, Kansas City. All right, well, we're wrapping it up. Another great week with the specialist.
Yeah.
Pony to you, homie.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Pony always stood for the Prince of New York.
Always.
Pony. That's what we used to call him.
Pony. Yeah, I'm always gonna be the Prince.
Never Coney?
Nah, because the reason why I'm the Prince is because, you know what I mean, my piece isn't on the chessboard, so you can't figure me out.
Yo, peace out, Twitch.
We gone.
That's why you small rock for me. Yeah. Store-bought rap ain't
Ali
shit.
Vegas.
Call me the specialist.
Y'all want it?
That's why you small
Y'all come
rock
and
for
get
me.
it.
My category, rap science. That's why you small rhyme for me. Store-bought rap ain't shit. Call me the specialist.